Tom Selleck at 81 is often the subject of emotional viral headlines that suggest heartbreak, tragedy, or decline, but the reality of his life is far more grounded and far less dramatic than online stories imply, because instead of facing some hidden downfall, he is living a quieter and more private chapter after one of the longest and most stable careers in American television history, and his journey from rising Hollywood actor to cultural icon and now to a semi-retired public figure reflects a natural progression rather than a sudden crisis, starting with his breakthrough role as Thomas Magnum in Magnum, P.I., which made him a household name in the 1980s and defined an entire era of television with its mix of charisma, action, and charm, and that success opened the door to a wide range of film opportunities, including roles in romantic comedies, westerns, and dramas, where he consistently played confident, grounded characters that matched his on-screen persona. Yet despite his fame, Selleck never fully embraced the constant spotlight in the way many celebrities do, instead showing a strong preference for privacy and balance, which later became one of the defining features of his personal life as he stepped back from Hollywood's non-stop pace to focus more on family and personal interests, including his long-standing life on a California ranch where he has spent decades engaging in farming, land management, and a lifestyle far removed from red carpets and premieres. And this decision has often been misunderstood by the public as withdrawal or decline, when in reality it reflects a conscious choice to prioritize peace over visibility, something he has openly discussed in interviews over the years, emphasizing that he values stability and normalcy more than fame. And even as he aged into his late 70s and early 80s, Selleck remained active in television through his long-running role as Frank Reagan in Blue Bloods, a show that allowed him to continue working, while maintaining a controlled schedule that suited his lifestyle, and this role reintroduced him to a younger generation of viewers while reinforcing his image as a steady, authoritative presence on screen. Yet as the show progressed and production demands naturally shifted, he gradually reduced his workload, not because of any serious health crisis, but as part of the normal aging process and a desire to spend more time away from the demands of filming. And while internet rumors sometimes exaggerate concerns about his health or suggest dramatic deterioration, there's been no verified indication of any severe condition, only the expected changes that come with age, which he has managed privately and without public spectacle. And what stands out most about Selleck's later years is not decline but consistency, as he has maintained the same calm demeanor and grounded personality that characterized his earlier career, avoiding scandal, controversy, or public instability, which is increasingly rare in long Hollywood careers, and his longevity in the industry is often attributed to his careful selection of roles, his preference for long-term projects over constant reinvention, and his ability to separate his professional identity from his personal life, allowing him to sustain both success and privacy in a way few actors manage. And even outside of acting, he has been involved in philanthropy, veteran support initiatives, and community-oriented causes, reflecting a life that extends beyond entertainment, while also keeping strong ties to family life, which he has consistently described as one of his top priorities. And today, at 81, Tom Selleck represents a different kind of Hollywood legacy, one not defined by dramatic endings or shocking revelations, but by endurance, stability, and quiet dignity, showing that stepping back from fame does not equal tragedy, but can instead represent a thoughtful and intentional shift toward a more personal and peaceful stage of life. And while sensational headlines may try to frame his story as emotional or heartbreaking, the truth is much simpler. He is an aging actor who built a successful career, chose privacy over constant publicity, and continues to live comfortably and steadily away from unnecessary spotlight, making his life story less about loss and more about long-term balance and quiet contentment.